Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Liquid Hotshot. We are here for episode 4, or in other words, in proper English, 4, for our Millennium Dawn Poland playthrough. Hope everyone's doing swell. I just want to say at the start of this video, guys, thank you very much for the support in all of the previous episodes. You guys have gone absolutely crazy. Now, I don't know why that is, but I greatly appreciate it. I think it may potentially be because there's not much like Millennium Dawn actual playthroughs here on YouTube. You do see it from time to time where there's a couple mods that just don't get the covering that people want. I know there are content creators who do play Millennium Dawn and like will have like a full edited playthrough in like a 20-minute video. Now, for a lot of people, that's good enough. I mean, I can't edit that well, and don't have the time to edit such a large file. It'd be like a big ass project for myself. So I do the full playthrough in 20-minute segments or half an hour minute segments, kind of like within that zone. So yeah, just want to say thank you guys. In the last episode, we had our general election with Alexander Kazweniski. I believe I'm butchering his name, but we try move. We had to form a coalition with the AWS as well. We just didn't have enough in regards of popularity. We didn't have enough votes, unfortunately. So that's why we've got the coalition here. Sorry, going here, coalition. But now we don't have an election for 5 years. I think that's very. It's different to how the UK does it, for example. So the UK has an election every 4 years, and these guys can serve what, 2 terms? Yeah, current term 2. So regardless of what goes on, if he retires, then that's what it is. But most likely there'll be a different party going in the next 5 years. In the first video, I just want to say thank you to the guy who commented. He kind of brought up a fact that IRL, Poland still had conscription until like 2008 or 2009. We can finally go ahead and do this 7-day focus. So they had like conscription down here, partial draft until like 2008, 2009, because it was still like a law from when they were under the Soviet rule, or like a communist party, I should say. You know, basically like a Soviet Russia, well, the USSR's puppet. So they didn't go on volunteer until 2008, 2009. So yeah, if you guys have any cool little quirky facts you wanna drop in the comments, I'm more than happy to read them and kind of respond to them. Like, I was at work last night and I seen that comment. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Like, never had a clue. So we are still influencing Slovakia. We are now at 35%. Now, I don't know. Let's go down this path. So, okay, so we can go down the EU integration. So we are a part of the EU. And we get people just in Europe love us more. We get 15 billion. And then we get some influence and EU members. What comes down here, like our political power again and stuff. Okay, that's cool. Down here we get encryption bonuses and some lovely industry bonuses. So let's go United We Stand. We'll go to 80% stability and 56% war support. So that's great for us. If anyone knows as to what I can do with all this, that would be great. So these guys, what's your party at the minute? You're liberal. Are we liberal? I believe we are, right? We're liberal. We're social democratic. Okay. So we can manipulate their politics. Or we can use our influence to target other influence. Let's target... Target Germany. They'll get an event saying, hey man, that was really not cool, dude. But, hey ho. So we don't have, like, any investment at the minute. Like, at all from any other countries. I think that might be because, like, we're not that far down the EU tree, potentially. Because I know other countries like to build factories in you and that sort of thing. But that's that. For the time being, we're going to tell these guys to stop training. They're chilling. How big are these guys? 4,000 men. Let's make another 4 then. And we'll get these guys to deploy here. And then... I didn't see that pop up, by the way, chat. And get these guys in Lublin, our little 20-width infantry force. And then Bob's your uncle. Okay. Industry-wise, we're still just chugging away. In regards to the civilian factories, I feel as though this song's like really quiet. Like it gets really loud and then it gets really quiet, so I do apologize if I keep switching down the volume. So what was I planning on doing there? Nothing much. So we do need mills. We do have that in the production queue. I say after this focus, we grab what gets us. So if you come down here, speed up privatization. But if we go social for about 3 years, we will get social focus, giving us those bonuses. If we go speed up privatization, we get 2 civs, 3 civs actually. We lose 22.5 billion, but that's good. Yeah, I think it's too loud now, sorry. Keep it there. Ships-wise, we are chilling on frigates, corvettes, and submarines. Why not? Let's just get you guys training. And then we can modify our government 150, I think, for a more military contract. Reliability, soft attack, hard attack, org. Okay, so this one's just like better. We'll go with a little bit of research speed for that bad boy. Let's build get some offices queued up. Ooh, is it network infrastructure? Is it like wise for us to build this? Like how quick are you gonna be done? That's not bad. For 4 factories, that's gonna be done February, which is not that far. So we'll get you on there. Then actual infrastructure. Let's just build up the country. Like, where there's some resources. Not like a crazy amount, but do something like that. And then I'm happy to just let that tick away. These guys are obviously chilling. Will these guys go up to... Oh, no, they're experienced. Ah, so they don't really need to train in that case. Cool. Put it up to 5 speed just here for a little bit. Our general is gonna have offensive doctrine. Never back down, never what? Never give up. That's right. So, a little bit of news, okay? For those of you who don't know, like I do play a lot of FPS games and Call of Duty, and I've played Overwatch in my time and all this sort of stuff, right? Also been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic, chat. If you've never played that game, it's such a good game. But in regards to all of the FPSs, now I know this channel is primarily for strategy genre, so I went ahead and made a brand new channel just called Liquid Hotshot FPS, where I will begin at some point, like not at the moment, but I've got plans in the works for potential videos that are going on there, and they're going to be like more Call of Duty. I like my zombies, maybe playing some campaigns of the older games, and that sort of thing. So if you want to, stick around and see that sort of stuff, feel free to check. I'll drop it as a link in the description. Like I say, it doesn't have any videos on there yet, but I'm going to most likely make a video as to what the channel's going to be for, and then Bob's Your Uncle will just start getting into content. But likely it'll probably be like one video a week on that channel until like I feel confident maybe doing it like twice a week or what have you. So yeah, like that's there. If you were also like me and your only interests aren't just strategy genre, because mine certainly aren't anymore. I think as people we have to grow and nurture what our interests. I am interested in the strategy genre, so don't worry, I won't be going anywhere soon. There's still so much you can do in the strategy genre, but I am a sucker for just like when I finish work, like I don't come home and play Hoi 4, like that's just who I am. I come home and play Call of Duty or Deep Rock, do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Okay, let's integrate with the EU. Moldova gets a new government. Emerging outlook. The PMDP for a democratic and prosperous Moldova. They have 25 billion in debt. How much do they currently make? Oh, they're losing money. Fair enough. I feel as though like I should have influence like on all these countries around me as well. Because it's like Poland's like the big boy of Eastern Europe, right? Like been through a lot, and he's the big boy. The big boy himself. So I think... Ooh. Yeah, let's give economic aid. Ukraine rejects 11 billion? Fair enough, mate. Well, I'll just pay off some of my debt. Love clicking buttons, chat. Boom. We make almost 0.6 600 million every week. So we're vibing. We're vibing at the minute. Okay, Slovakia loves us just a little bit more. We are now more influenced. We have more influence than Slovakia themselves. Pretty wild. Pretty damn wild. Is there... So, I know we had the aid thing. What is it called? It's investments. Okay. Send intervention force. Do we have that with Ukraine? No. I wonder how on earth we do investments. Liechtenstein gets a new government, the Damascus Spring. We're pro-Western, right? Bruh, the right wing have 10%. Okay, we're gonna do pro-Western outlook for 120 days. We are at 63% popularity right now. This is great. I believe, is this higher? Yeah. We're at a higher popularity than when we actually did the general election in the last episode. Why are we losing money all of a sudden? Are we losing money because of the infrastructure? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's have a look then. So, we're providing people with infrastructure. Expenses. Welfare? No. Ooh, what? Bureaucracy. Okay, so let's go industrial projects. We'll lose a bit of money here. So that way we can actually construct things just a little bit faster. And he sees up here everything we've got there. Now, why? Oh, okay. So we're doing a propaganda campaign. That's why we're losing a bit of money as well. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. So 120 days is what, 3 months? We might go into a little bit more debt, but we're okay. Interest rate isn't too crazy, so we should be fine. So now this boy is going to be finished when? November at the end of the year. Our first civ. Let's go. Ministers has reached out and said that a few organizational and law changes can be made to optimize performances of our social institutes, though it will require some personal connection to moving forces. That's corruption, no thank you. We ain't about that corruption, chat. Okay, so obviously, if the country is losing money, obviously our popularity, I believe, is just gonna go down. Got decryption there, lovely. 2005, way too ahead of time, but we could get education cost. Ooh, research speed. Get that. By the way, this is a 1985 tech which we're researching in 2001. By the way, that's you just love to see it. Love to see it. So where is it? Education. Is it this one? Yeah. So like, if we wanted to, obviously in the future, go up to like a higher education focus, we would spend an extra 0.2 billion every week. But if we just pause the game real quick, we get an extra 1% stability, which is really negligible. But extra percent construction speed, extra 5% research speed, division organization, and then our leaders in our army get like 4% extra XP, so that's great. I think we'll go for higher education as one of the new ones. I don't think I've had a look. We don't have an air force. Okay, not to worry. So yeah, like I say, I still don't have like any sort of goals for this. So that's a thing. Have our guys just come out? Yes, they have. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Let's now split them off, get their own general. And for the time being, you can sit on the Kaliningrad border. And have we got an infantry guy or like a good out of supply penalties? This guy, Roman Polko, it looks like he can do the job. Let's give you guys. You're gonna be the purple army, and you're a commando. So yeah, want like infantry leader. He'll naturally get that as well. For the time being, I'm not gonna spec any points into there for any reason, because there is no reason. Let's just delete you for the time being. And would you look at that? And then you guys can train and get better, because you're infantry. Lovely. Oh no. Terrorism is terrible. Not like we didn't know that in the first place. Okay, how long left do we have on the propaganda campaign? 2 months? Yeah, we should be okay. Weekly balance. That's what? Like 2.8 billion a week. 2.8 billion a month, so yeah, we've got enough. We actually won't go into any more negative, which is great. EU integration complete. And secure EU funding. 15 billion. That would be great. We did, however, go down this path last time. Just trying to see. We got a little bit of army XP or land doctrine costs. I think we don't need these right now. I think when I get to a certain point in the tree, I'll just be focusing over there. Why is Mussolini here? Excuse me? Why is Mussolini on this focus? What? Okay, let's get some EU funding. That really like put me off there, chat. But yeah, that's gonna have to be it for today's episode. If you liked it, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. We try and post these videos every single day of the week. And yeah, it's the best way to get the content if you subscribe. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.